here. Today I want to talk to you about my sleeping bag selection and sleeping pad selection for my upcoming Pacific Crest Trail through hike. So during my AT through hike in 2015, I used the Sierra Designs Zizu, I guess is how you say it. There's a link for it down below in the show more. It's a 23-degree bag that has dry down in it, and it's 700 fill. And then for the Pacific Crest Trail, after researching several sleeping bags, I decided go big or go home, because again, for the PCT, I'm trying to save as much weight as I can, shave off as much as I can from what my pack was on the Appalachian Trail. So I went with the Z-Packs 20-degree bags that they have. It is a long, slim fit, and it is 900 fill. So if you're wondering, like I was, what does the fill mean in these bags? What it means is essentially if you were to take a cube and dump an ounce of, each of the types of fill into the cube, it would take up that many cubic inches. So a 700 down would take up 700 cubic inches in a big old cube, an ounce of it, and then the 900 fill would take up 900. So it just, the higher the number, the more fluff that you get from your down, and therefore hopefully the more insulation. Here are the two sleeping bags next to each other, and you can tell Z-Packs bag, the loft in it is just a lot fluffier than the other bag for sure. The Z-Packs bag actually does compress to be a little bit smaller, and it was just all fluffed up, so it'll actually go smaller than the Sierra Designs, but it's not a whole lot of difference. One thing that I do like about the Z-Packs is they send you the carbon fiber stuff sack for it, so even though it's going to be in a waterproof pack, I still have redundancy with the waterproof dry sack also, which weighs like next to nothing. And the Sierra Designs, of course, comes in just a regular old stuff sack, but I kept mine down in a contractor bag down in my pack, so it kept it dry anyway. And you could get a separate, stuff sack that is, if you get one of these from Z-Packs, if you wanted to put any sleeping bag in, so that's always an option. So this one on the market is about $230, and again, 23 degrees. Now, I will say that rating is definitely, it'll keep you alive at 23 degrees. I will say that there were several nights that I did get cold in it when it was in the mid to lower 20s. So, it's probably not going to be as warm as you would hope. I have heard wonderful things about this one. Don't know yet. Can let you know after I spend some cold nights in the snow in it, and we'll see. This one on the market is $370. So for at least 3 more degrees of warmth, and the weight shaving, which is 1.5 pounds right there. So this one is a men's sleeping bag. It's definitely not cut as well for my build as the Z-Packs, because like I said, this one you can order different specifications. Both of these are mummy bags. With this one, you don't have a hood on it. So in my Sierra Designs bag, I can get in and cinch up the head part and kind of really mummify in it, because they are both mummy bags. This one doesn't have that, so when you do get it, they tell you that you want to make sure you get a bag that'll go up to nose, ear level. That way you can kind of burrow down in it, and you can wear a hat or something like that. And they actually sell like goose down hood things for you to wear if you want to, but I'm just going to go with it like it is, see how it works. I've got a puffy coat that has a hood, so hopefully I will be all right. Also, a noticeable difference between the two. This one zips up on the side, and this one zips up kind of, right in the front, in the middle. It does zip down further than this sleeping bag, I noticed, and that could be, pretty convenient if you're wanting to like hang a leg out and cool off if it's in the middle of the summertime. I have heard wonderful things about this from people who hiked the PCT and the AT, so I am really excited to try it out, and I hope that it does keep me as warm as it says it will. So for sleeping pad, I'm actually sticking with the same sleeping pad, which is the THRU-HIKE Neo Air Extra Light. I went from like a bigger size to the petite. So this one's going to be actually too short for my whole body to fit on, but again, I'm trying to shave off as much weight as possible, so I'm probably going to have to use my pack or puffy or something as a pillow, or to put under my feet or whatever, but to me it'll be worth it. If not, I can always send home for the bigger one. But you're looking at 12 ounces versus 8 ounces, so shaving off 1/4 of a pound I'll make it work. I do have to say that this sleeping pad is the most comfortable sleeping pad that I've slept on. I tried 2 different closed cell foam pads on the AT, and I couldn't sleep, and getting a good night's sleep is definitely important while you're through hiking. So I decided while I was out there to upgrade to this sleeping pad, which is inflatable. You know, you do have to blow it up. It takes a couple minutes, but totally worth it. Some people say that they're, you know, kind of loud, but the longer you sleep on them, the more they break in, just like anything else. And the Fritos bag sound is totally worth the comfort to me. So everyone's different, but I definitely love this sleeping pad. Well, I hope that y'all found this helpful, and you know, if you have any questions about the Sierra Designs bag, for sure I can answer them. This bag, I'll let you know along the way, but if you have any questions about my first impression, I'll be happy to let you know. And I just wanted to say a special thank you so much to all of y'all who have supported me and made this possible for me to do this year. Most of my gear, including this sleeping bag, was purchased through my Amazon wish list. So again, thank you so very much, and we will see y'all next time. Okay, so I am here at Amicalola State Park, and there's this nice little compartment overhead, so that's the opening, where you can put like a headlamp.